following presentation of the National Football League.
Leading them, as always, their head coach. His guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Texans. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out in this postseason. On the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you recharge so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Have him gain about a handful there. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, nice little gain on the ground.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Stroud to throw on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. Completes this one to Baker. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here. 2nd and 10 at the 45.
Guy plays straight ahead. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels it could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
From the gun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw third and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script the first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to his running back. Recovered by the defense. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It brings up fourth down. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash.
Kind of a good thing they got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
Pierce now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Got his target, it's Baker. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud throwing here on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
And the Texans, 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. They go play action with Stroud. It is cut left side.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Stroud on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans now lead by 10. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Texans drive their lead to 11.
14. Visitors 3.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense running back out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud completes it quick. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Texans.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 38-yard.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop made by Derek Brown. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. To the air, Stroud. It's on target to Pierce. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
carry for it. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Stroud now on third. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
And the Texans first down. First and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So second and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. Complete over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10.
From the red zone on first. Caught out wide. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
Texans 21. Visitors 3.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense getting set to go. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10 here. Ward chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8. Come on. 37-yard line.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Ward. He's got a man left. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
The 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Again, Ward going to the air. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
Here we go.
Looking inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the Texans 2-yard line.
So, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. They'll start this one out with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down line. Now it's going to be second and 12. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Drive entire straights. It's third and 9.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And that is a touchdown. These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That one splits the uprights. And his guys make it an 11-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. On the return, here comes Rivers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for them. Has them with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
Tried to throw on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47.
Looking to throw. Stroud has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's complete right side. He works it down to the 37. Cordell Flott there on the stop. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd down from the gun. Stroud. Looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Caught near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Pierce motioning right. Stroud. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Leads to 2nd and
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that?
They'll send him up the middle. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Boston Seibert on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Their offense ready to take the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. Forced out to his right. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another first down.
Here's Hall once more. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to throw. Stroud. Into traffic. Complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Stroud off of play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Nice play straight ahead. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Now it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. It's a race down the right side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
31. Visitors 10.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense getting all set for this series. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 20.
Back to the well again. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives him the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Complete out to the right. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Ward. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Going just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Again, Ward going to the air. Cut out left. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, go!
Coming right is Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Come on. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Complete out to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, and the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Okay, ready.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. These guys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 4th down and
Desperation time here. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray.
So it's a win for the Texans. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses.